Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Steve, I think. Well, I'll wait till you get in here. I got an idea. I got a thought. Crash in and try not to die. Perfect. Okay. That all seems good. Set up. But yeah, I've got something I think I'm gonna do. There he is. Steve. So I think if I end up racing, I'm not gonna do camera, just because it's got the possibility of desyncing my wheel until I figure it out. So if I'm on racing, um, you'll just get a chat with me. You don't get to see my beautiful face, and I apologize for that. But yeah, my balls are out for sure. I don't know if that's what you meant by streaking, but yeah. But yeah, then once we get on to um, Tarkov this afternoon, because Bubby says he'll probably get on. Um, what? That would just be miserable. Daytona road course in the rain? I mean, if you want to get practice for in case the Daytona 24 this weekend has it, but there's such a small percentage chance for it. Oh, Steve, I'm gonna send you a picture here real quick. The keyboard and the mouse. My mouse pad should be coming today. That's gonna be sick. Can't freaking wait for that. Okay, let's get into some cruising. How was how was your night last night, Steve? Your meeting yesterday afternoon, your evening, all that jazz. The keyboard, yeah, it's a tiny one. It's I think it's considered a 65%. The only thing I don't necessarily care for is it doesn't have like what the key is on the top, and it's just nice to have that visual. Like if you just kind of look in the dark, you're like, okay, here's. Um, I wanted to try it out. I had it just having kind of the keys more compact. You don't have as much taken up on the desk and everything. I've got the 75%, which has all the F1 keys on it as well, and then it has the arrow keys and stuff on the side. And that one wasn't bad. Honestly, that's the one I used for the longest time. Um, and I kind of wanted to go with a 75% again, but they had a really good deal on this 65%, and it feels really good. The button clicking is so nice on it. Um, so yeah, it's really nice. The only thing I just need to rekey a few things for Tarkov because I'd use like F1 for shouting, and now I don't have a key for that, so I just gotta do that. But yeah, it just kind of minimalizes potential button clicking and everything. Oh, what do I want to do? I do want to go practice here some more. That was fun yesterday. But yeah, my mouse pad should be coming today. It's freaking sick too. I was gonna see if I can find a picture of it, but when I get it set up for Tarkov, I'll send you a. That's a lot of like. I guess a triple wide. I don't know. Have you ever thought of having like one on top versus? Also, that freaking picture that.
Oh, I'm on a hellbender to try to see if I can't jump that fence.
Radio check.
Oh, he's trying to jump the fence. I love that Fallout picture. That's freaking awesome. The Nissan Skyline. You got the Bears helmet there. You got the lotion to keep the hands from. I need a freaking wireless charger, dude. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily sure. With the ultra wide that I've got, I need to get an arm for up top because I've got the 49-inch. It'd be awesome to have the 51, have it a little bit wider, but too good of a deal on this from a buddy I had. But yeah, I'd have to go with a monitor on top, and it'd be a little. Oh, I know what the lotion's for. At least you go with the good stuff. That's it. That's the same exact shit that Shelby uses. Well, I use it too. She started putting lotion on my face because I get really dry and like nose, cheek area and stuff. I get really dry there. And then vanilla crackers. And then what's the little Ghirardelli chocolates or something? I see 1 car, 2 car. Lego car. Oh, dude, that mouse. Is it the Logitech G502 Hero? Or something close to it? Fantastic mouse. I was using that up until Christmas when I got this one. Is it crazy that I knew that? I just looked at it and I'm like, oh. Yeah, I've got that mouse. Well, had that mouse. Wife's got that mouse. We got Bubby one of those mouses, and then he ended up going to a wireless one. But fantastic mouse, dude. I absolutely love it. It is crazy. It is crazy going. Do you have any of the weights in it, or is it weightless? Because at first I think I maybe had 2 of the weights in, and then you got all the weights in, and then I took the weights out, and I liked it. What's crazy is the wireless mouse that I have on. So your mouse with all the weights in it, I think, is like 137 grams or something like that. The wireless one I have is like 49. Dude, it doesn't feel like there's much in the hand. It's ridiculous. And then I pick up the old mouse, and I'm like, God damn, like this thing weighs like it's like a fucking brick. Go ahead and pass.
On your right, clear right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm still warming up my tires and stuff. It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird. I want to say I only started with 2 of the 4 in. But I'm not sure when I took them out. But I took them out at some point. And I honestly thought I still had them in because Bubby and I were talking about weights of mice when he got his wireless one in a little while back. And I'm like, I got 2 weights in mine, and then I took the bottom out, and I'm like, wait a second, there's no weights in here. I'm like, dang, this thing feels heavy, and I thought I had 2 of the weights in, so yeah, it's crazy. Don't get me wrong, I do like the weight. Like it does feel nice for shooters. But then going over to Tarkov with this mouse, dude, like that first day I was just snapping onto heads, dude. Like it was crazy. So I don't know, maybe I should use the other one a little bit. Okay. 100's a little late. Use it like a weighted bat, you know? Use the one mouse to get my hand warmed up and then go to the wireless one. Cause when it came in, cause I was already playing with Bubby, or maybe I hadn't. No, I was racing, and then I'm like, "Yo, mouse came in," so then we hopped on Tarkov, and yeah, it was crazy how snappy it felt. I'm curious if the new mouse pad, if it's gonna be smoother, if it glides easier over it. You see people, some people have glass mouse pads. I mean, I'm sure it's tempered glass and you'd really have to do something to bust it, but still. That scares me a wee bit. Yeah, they've got, I don't know if it's like a, Bubby was talking about it. And I don't know if it's like a large one or if it's just for, I don't know how big it is, like if you rest your arm on it, or I'm guessing it's a tempered glass of sorts though. And then good morning, Ella, how are you? My mouse pad's coming today. If you heard this much tire squealing, you'd be concerned. I hear this much tire squealing, it gets me happy. As long as I keep it under control, obviously. If I can't keep it under control and it's squealing like this, then I'm screwed. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. It's Wednesday. My mouse pad's coming. I did have a call from unemployment today, but that's because I got selected for a random audit. Didn't realize it. Put it in a little late, which wasn't an issue, but they just had a few questions on it. They just had to verify some information, so had to do that this morning. But no, other than that, it's Wednesday. I'm alive. I'm getting some racing in, which is always amazing. Bubby is potentially going to hop on Tarkov this afternoon. I get to talk to you. I get to talk to Steve. You know, it's... Yeah. I'd say it's a pretty good start to this Wednesday. Oh, and as I was telling Steve, the reason I've got no camera on right now is because for some reason with iRacing, the camera will I'll explain that in a second. Steve, I was just taking a drink. But yeah, the camera's just off because of the input with the steering wheel. Sometimes there's input issues, and so yeah, I just, to make sure my steering wheel doesn't randomly disconnect in the middle of a race, I'll go no camera. But whenever I'm playing Tarkov, I will have the camera on. To answer your question, Steve, also, why do I still have you here? What the frick is wrong with me? No, because of the way the unemployment, like being laid off, works. In my situation, no, I do not have to search for a job. Generally, being if you get laid off, yes, but being it's a seasonal and they plan on calling me back, it is not required, which is super nice because yeah, it's annoying when you have to try to file for those because I had to do that in the past too, and that's annoying. There we go. You didn't notice my face was gone? Oh wow. Oh wow. You realized it looked so much better because I wasn't here. Yeah, no, you just realized it was so much better. Your screen wasn't cracked because my face was on it. I get it. I get it. You don't have to lie. It's okay. It's okay. Ella, I'm just messing with you. Just messing with you. Steve, how long have you guys had your vehicle, and have you changed the cabin filter on it within the last year? Or do you have somebody that does that for you, like when you take it in maintenance-wise? You should change your cabin filter once a year. I'm sure you probably do because your wife, I know she's got a lot of allergies to dust and whatnot, so honestly that makes sense. Ella as well. Make sure you guys are changing cabin filters. Perfect. Good. Yeah, a couple weeks ago I changed the cabin filter in the Honda. It'd been about a year and a half, and yeah, the one side. Thankfully, if you don't go on gravel roads and stuff much, like it's usually you can go about a year and a half, 2 years, like on the long end. Try to do it once a year is what I try to do. But yeah, the one side was pretty nasty. So it just keeps good fresh air in there. I don't know what made me think of it. I have a 7-day streak with woo! Wait, on what? On Snapchat? Ugh. Downshifted too early there. It's always nice when you have a dealership like that. I need to take my car down to Ames at some point and take it down to the dealership. There's a few recalls. One of them is just like something to do, like there's just an update to an electrical system of sorts. And yes, I need to. It's just we never get down there. And like most of the time, if we end up going down to Ames, it's like a last minute, hey, we're going down to Ames, and they never have availability in their shop for it. So I just need to get her done. But I try to like I didn't get it through a dealership, so I don't have. I try to do some of the maintenance myself. So I do like oil changes and tire rotation myself. Just some minor maintenance on it. But if you get it with your warranty or whatever, because I know like my father-in-law, he when he got his vehicle, he gets like, oh, what is it, two oil changes a year or something with it through the dealership and everything. Like, but mine wasn't through a deal like a big dealership like that. I almost did. I was in between. So I was looking at two different cars. I was looking at my Honda, but I wasn't sold on it for some reason. For some reason at the time, I wasn't in love with the front end look of it. I love it now. I absolutely love my car now. But I wasn't in love with the front. So I was in between that and a Toyota Camry. The Honda was 2 years old, and the Camry would have been either a year old or brand new. No, he traded the Beamer in, and he's got through work. He's got a Toyota Crown. But the Beamer, he had it through that too. He had an oil change thing through the Beamer as well. But mine was through kind of a smaller. Oh, so Ames was where the Toyota was at, and I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go down to Des Moines first, and I'm gonna check out the Honda, and if I don't care for it, I can pop back through Ames on the way back through and grab the Toyota, grab the Camry. And so I went down to Des Moines. I drove the Accord, fell in love with it, and ended up buying that one. Haven't regretted it. Well, the only time I regret it is I do have some issues with tires. The aluminum rims on it, for some reason, don't seem to seed very well, so I gotta keep an eye on tire pressure a lot. No. He's got, yeah, he still has the pick 'em up truck. I mean, heck, he talks about getting rid of that every other day as well. But, no, through work, he got rid of the Beamer and was able to, like, kind of have them semi-pay for it, I think, like, through a stipend or something. But, yeah, so he got the Toyota Crown. Because you've seen that one, right, Ella? I think he had that one here for Christmas, the red and black one. His cars confuse me. His cars confuse me, too. And oh, did he have it? I couldn't remember if he had it for that or not. I mean, it looks nice. I need to hop in it and drive it sometime, kind of see how it feels and everything. I had never heard of the Toyota Crown, so I was just like, what the fudge is this? I'm pretty sure he did too, now that you're talking about it, because he had it when I was still employed. Or like, still working at the time. Still employed. Shadow, you're fine. Lay down. I was just like, I had never heard of a Toyota Crown. I literally had to go to Google. I'm like, what vehicle are you talking about, broski? Oof. It's not bad looking. Like, it's not my favorite, and I don't necessarily think it's something your dad would have gone for, just because it seems a little more crossover-ish, and your dad kind of seems to like that sportier, more hatchback look, I would say. I don't know. It surprised me a little bit, but it's good looking. Yeah. Also, look at this view. Like, golly. One of the reasons I like Bathurst so much is, like, it's so pretty. And you get these cool, windy roads here through the trees and whatnot. Couldn't imagine doing it in GT3s when I've got 3 times the horsepower. Bathurst. I believe it's in Italy. I'll go into the pits here in a second and check. Yeah, I was just out cruising and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like race at all. Yeah, I'll sign up for a race here in a bit. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, just look at that. Just look at the scenery. Could you imagine IRL racing here? Like, that would be some of the most... I'd get distracted. You know? Like, I'd be like, ooh, pretty tree. And then I'm in a wall. Oh, I was going into the pits. You think I'll get upset if I go through here?
Look out for the pit speed limit.
at or not.
50 meters.
Unsafe pit entrance. I gotta stop and hold. Dang it.
Front right, 95%.
Mount
Right,
Panorama
97.
Circuit is what it's called, but it's also called Bathurst. Track. Oh, never mind. I totally lied to you. New South Wales, Australia. I wasn't even close. Italy and yeah. Don't mind me. I wasn't even in the realm. Don't laugh at me. So mean. I would make a sandwich and then shower. Why? So you don't pass out in the shower from not having calories, you know? You don't want to hit your head and die. You want to make sure you got a happy stomach. I was going to say stomach and then... Yeah, I know. Wow, I was wrong. I don't know. Like, I'm just starting to get used to this track. I haven't driven it much, so... Passing out in the Ella. If I get a call someday that you're a freaking vegetable because you slipped and fell in the shower, I'm gonna personally come. I don't know. Never mind. It might be a violation to you. I'll beat your ass. I would say strangle you myself, but I don't know if that'll get me banned. I mean, I just said it, so I'm banned now, but you know. Oh, I don't know where I want to race. So, I like running the Mazdas, but this track for the Mazda thing is just freaking tiny. I got the regular track I usually do here, screenshots, is this layout right here. This is like, yeah, it's a 1 mile thing. Yeah, Ella. I try to drink a glass of water right away in the morning. Doesn't always happen, but I try to at least before my energy drink, and then I crack my energy drink open. And then it kind of depends the day if I'm hungry or not. Sometimes I don't eat until lunch, but you know, I haven't been much of a breakfast person lately. That's fixed setup. Low-key forgot water existence. Yeah, as when I was younger, I was 100% the same way. Like I just didn't drink water. Like I didn't care for the taste of it. I hated it, right? No. See, I don't do the middle of the night because then I'm gonna be up peeing. But we've got one of the bigger Brita filters on the counter. So anytime I walk past it, you know, I try to grab a glass of it and do that. So I try to get several glasses during the day. I'm not great at it when I'm at home. At work, thankfully, they've got really good spring water. I drink the crap out of that. So, yeah. I want to try the new Porsche here. Wow, I don't even have a paint job for it. That's depressing. Practice. We're gonna have to change that. I didn't really care for the taste of water, and I know people are like, "There's no taste of water." Like, there is, but there isn't, you know. And it had to be cold water. But as a kid, we had Kool-Aid a lot in our fridge, so a lot of times I'd go with the Kool-Aid. Because, well, you know. Am I in the R or which one is this? No, cup. GT3, right. 911 cup. Okay, never mind. It's this one. These ones are supposed to have a lot better. Lightning McQueen, I love it. All right, we gotta find a paint job. They're supposed to be a lot more user friendly. So before this recent update, they didn't have TC, they didn't have traction control, they didn't have stability control, they didn't have ABS. So the cars are a lot more user friendly now, from what I've heard. Oh, I thought I could. That's pretty solid. Because before, being a rear-engined, rear-wheel drive, it was a very unsteady car. It was hard to, you really had to trail brake to get the weight to the front of the car, so that you had, I was using this one for a bit, to have the weight in the front of the car so that you've got the traction in the front. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Iron Maiden. Sick. But I'm curious now on how the ABS and all that will be, so we will give her the good old college try. But also, as I've gotten older, Ella, the water's just been better. I've kind of been, I've started drinking more like LaCroix-ish type stuff. Stepping back from how much flavored stuff I drink all the time. So having... Ooh, Starry Night Van Gogh. Doing it. It's pretty sick. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. Now... I know, and the weird thing is, so I don't actually mind. So I started drinking like the Liquid Deaths, and even some of theirs, I started getting just the sparkling water, like not any of the flavored stuff, just bubbly water. And I used to just stay that stuff. I'm like, why would you want just freaking bubbly water? I like it now. It's pretty dang good. But most of the time, straight up, like when I'm at work, it's one energy drink in the morning, and then it's literally water the rest of the day until I get home. Unless we have some of those electrolyte packets or something. Every once in a while, I'll grab one of those. But generally, it's just water throughout the day. And then when I get home, just kind of depends on what we've got in the house. If we've got anything to drink or not, like any pops or anything, or sparkling waters or stuff. But yeah, it's just I've gotten away from drinking a lot of the flavored stuff, so it's a lot. So having lightly flavored sparkling stuff like Liquid Deaths and LaCroix actually isn't bad to me. But I'm gonna go piss quick. I'll be right back. So here's the thing with Fresca, Ella. With me, I love Fresca too. I don't like grapefruit flavored things, which is a little surprising why I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it not really. I mean, every once in a while we'll pick up something. you know, hey, there's a weekend where we want to drink, might pick up a bottle of something, make some mixers and stuff. But no, I still have beer in my basement from the wedding. It's just, yeah, I don't care for it. I don't care for it. But Fresca makes me feel more thirsty than what it benefits. So what we were doing, Ella, is we were actually mixing it with juices. Your dad started mixing it with juices and stuff. So we'd go it'd be like a 50% juice, 50% Fresca. And that was really good, delicious. But then I was peeing a shit ton in the middle of the night because, well, I'm drinking a bunch of Fresca and juice right before bed. Because, you know, it'd be a lot sometimes. But it was so good, and it went down so nice. Like, if you get kind of like a fruit punch, or a lot of different juices go well with Fresca. You mix them together, it takes away that feeling of thirst that Fresca leaves you with. Because, again, I just couldn't stand. Why am I drinking something if afterwards it makes me feel more thirsty, you know? Like, I get it from their standpoint. Like, obviously, it's going to get you to drink more. But Steve, like, if we go out to eat and stuff, if we're at a restaurant, especially if it's a Mexican restaurant, I'm getting a margarita. I do like me some tequila, and I'll do that. But nah, it's not a part of our lives. Like, like I said, if we're out and about, or if we go back to the folks' place or something like that, you know, no problem sitting down and having a few, you know. But yeah, it's just when we're at home, why? I don't mind the feeling of it sometimes, but I also have a slight control issue. Like, there are times if I start drinking a little bit, it's all out or nothing. So another reason not necessarily to keep it around, but also most of the time I don't care for it either. Like, most of it just tastes like shit. Unless you really mix it with stuff, and then yeah. Then there's so much fluid in you that you're freaking sitting on the toilet the entire night just pissing it all out. It's all dumb.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
Ooh.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Sounds good. Oh, it sounds real good. Oh! You've never been drunk before, Steve? That's impressive.
The leader was just done at
I have.
7.4 seconds.
I unfortunately one of the reasons I kind of like cut back truly is, so when I was I remember the name of the cooler place, IRP. When I was working at IRP with Corbin, I think you remember him. He and I got off of work one day, and we went down to Horseshoe in town and started drinking Coors Light because they were on sale. Or no, Keystone Light. Keystone Light were on sale. We could get them pretty cheap, so we were drinking Keystone Light. Granted, I was underage, I'm pretty sure. But so we were getting drunk. We started getting drunk there, and then Corbin was like, he's like, oh, yo, there's this party going on over at Cresco. We should go. And I'm thinking, nah, man, like, it's a Thursday night. I'm literally like 50 feet from my house, because that's when I lived with Dee and Carrie. I'm 50 feet away from my house. I can go home right now, you know, pass out, be ready for work tomorrow morning. Well, fucking convinced me to go drinking more. So we picked up some alcohol, continued drinking on our way over to Cresco. Not much. We didn't drink much in the vehicle. Got over to Cresco, fucking drank and drank. I was so stupidly drunk. Like, I am embarrassed to tell you. I was literally sitting on the couch, just like kind of slouched in the couch, and I just threw up on myself. I just sat there and just bleh, and just threw up on myself. Yeah, I've never been anywhere near that drunk again in my life. I was so embarrassed. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then, so I cleaned myself up. Like, I go to the bathroom, I take my shirt off and stuff, and I had a sweatshirt or something. Their bathroom is right next to their kitchen. I literally just go sit in one of their dining room chairs, and I just put I just fall asleep on their dining room chair and table. Like, I just passed out until the morning when Corbin's like, all right, let's go. And then we didn't go to work the next day. If you could, I was so beyond hungover. It was absolutely miserable. Why does this feel too good? This portion feels too good. It's still just lap homes. But yeah, it's nothing great. Yeah, I got the difficulty on easy. I need to go change it real quick. It's just, I don't know. I haven't driven this car much, and I especially haven't driven it since the update.
We're damaged.
Did my butt look that nice?
I thought you were going to go back onto the racing line, so I was going to cut the track, but you held it right. It's my bad.
Nah, it's all good. I'm trying to get used to the car, so I took the corner a little too deep, and yeah, all of a sudden I got hit in the back. It's all good. It was funny.
Yeah, man. I think it's better than the previous model once you get used to it.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't understand what he's saying.
Thanks, it is clear. Don't cross the line.
It was feeling too good until that corner, you know? That was on me. It is nice being able to have chat this close. Honestly, I could probably put it on the other side of the relative, so I don't have to move my eyes quite as far. But
Don't ruin the track. They're showing the red, yellow flag.
yeah, it was so hard to chat last year, like when I was out on track, just because I couldn't, like, taking my eyes off the track that long or taking it off the screen for so long was difficult. But yeah, I find it much easier. Does it seem like I'm more communicative this year? Wait, no, I'm in fixed. Never mind. I was like, I wonder what setup I should be in, but I'm in fix, so that don't matter. We're gonna try a 200 braking here. Ah, fuck balls, fuck balls. Fuck!
Got damage.
What the fuck do you mean I got... What did I hit? I didn't think I hit anything. Because last year was pretty bad on, like, how well I could communicate with you, wasn't it? I'd start getting on a track, and all of a sudden I'm... Let's try... We'll go right there. Actually... That buttons. I'm gonna adjust a few things here real quick. Is it Alt? Nope. What about Alt K? There we go. Okay. So we're gonna move you over just a smidgen. I'm actually gonna move you up a little bit more. Kind of like having it to be able to see. Red flags, all that stuff I think is fine. So put that back. I think I'm gonna move the chat just a wee bit. We'll check that out.
Red yellow flag has demoed the track.
Golly. Oh, Steve, that is that a Lego Skyline on your desk? The Fast and Furious? Or is it Need for Speed? Kind of looks like both, not gonna lie. Fast and Furious, okay. I thought so, but then I was thinking of the Need for Speed Underground Skyline, and it's very similar, so. Too Fast, Too Furious. So sad, fucking. He passed away. He ended up keeping that car for his personal car? Frick, I would too. That thing's gorgeous. I would absolutely one day. When I'm on stream later, playing Tarkov, remind me to grab one of my Hot Wheels I have. There's an older Skyline. Before they were Nissan, they were Datsun. And there's a is it the 27 or no. It's not a Skyline. It's one of the Z's. It's one of the Z's. But yeah, before it was Nissan, they were Datsun. And there's one of the original Z's that look freaking sick, dude. I love the look of them. If I could one day own this, it would be, I would. Like, it's just. Oh, it was his personal car that he put in. Damn. I didn't know that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember you had it in the, Rocket League. Do you still play Rocket League much? Do you ever hop on and dabble in it and dribble around the ball a little bit? Really? Battlefield 2042. Do you just go into the, what maps are they? And just slaughter a bunch of stuff? Where you can get, you know, freaking dang near 100 kills. Yeah, yeah. Can you, yeah, you could do that with others, because Bubby and I did it. Yeah, that was actually quite a bit of fun. He and I did it, and yeah, there would be times I freaking in a match I'd have 100 or dang near 100 kills or something like that. It'd just be stupid some matches. Oh, did we too? I couldn't remember if we did or not. I'll trying to remember what I had that on. I could check to see if I've got it downloaded. Braked way too hard there. Sometimes I don't always remember who I play certain things with, and yeah. What's usually your schedule for gaming at evenings? Because I know you've kind of got a schedule, don't you? I'll let Bubby know to download it as well. Also, if you ever get to the point where you do get a PC and it has a processor to do Tarkov, I technically have another account. I've got Shelby's account. She hasn't really cared for it yet. And so Dalton right now is logged in on it and playing it a little bit, but if you get to the point where you have a computer that runs Tarkov, I'm more than willing to give you the login to it and bounce around between you and Dalton playing. God, so atrociously far off the pace. It would be later in America.
Front right, 98%. Right rear, 97.
Usually 9. Okay. No, that's not necessarily. I mean, we can definitely work something out, especially when I'm laid off at the moment. I don't even remember what I had. What it would have been on. Let's see. I don't necessarily think it was here. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Where's my Xbox at? Let's check here. It's honestly probably where it's at. I started playing Digging a Hole the other day. It was fantastic. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm guessing too. Or through like EA because of it or whatever. Battle. Oh, come on. Battlefield. Where are you at? Game Pass. Let's just try here. CAD. The good old cock-a-doodie. Battlefield. Enable extension. Okay. Oh, yay. I'll have to install it. Who's online? Ella's online watching Netflix. Do you play it on your Steam Deck? All right, let's see what we got for a race guy. Oh, that's it could be Carnage. It could be fun. Oh, on the PS5. What I mean, you can play about anything. Anything you can play on Steam, you can play on your Steam Deck, right? Or are there limitations sometimes? Also, did you stop playing Baldur's Gate or how'd that go? I do need to do, where is it at? I need to do some practice. I just don't want to today. There. How many people were here last time? 61. And not very many splits. Everyone's doing this shit. Which is fine. There are some limitations. Yeah, it's for Baldur's Gates. It's just frustrating, you know? Like the story's really good. And there's a lot of aspects on it that are fun. It's just it's not our game, you know? There's too much tedious bullshit for me. I don't like all that little nuanced stuff, and it's just and honestly, if I were probably able to hit more, because I was getting to the point where some of my attacks were showing I had a really good percentage on hitting them, and then all of a sudden, like, I'd roll something good, but I'd still go up and miss, which is probably on like a evade on the other person or something too. But like, it was getting annoying because I'm freaking missing on stuff, and I'm like, I just want to do damage. I want to get through this battle, because there's no difficulty with the game, right? Like, if I could turn the difficulty, or was there difficulty in the game? I don't remember, but I wanted to have fun with it. There was a lot to it. I mean, the story was fantastic. I was really getting into it. But it just, the gameplay. You truly wasn't having fun with any of it. Hey. I enjoyed the story. I was getting into it. It was just, yeah, there was. Maybe if I'd played D&D in the past, you know, maybe it would have been easier because I would have known some builds and whatnot better. Yeah, you'd even freaking roll good. So you're like, hell yeah, I'm going to, you know, unless it's a crit 20, you know, then it's, or a natural 20, then it's almost bound to hit. But yeah, I'd get a good roll and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm going to get some damage. Miss. Next time, fucking miss. And then finally I get, you know, 3 damage or something. I'm just like, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, it was frustrating. I don't even care if I'm doing just a little bit of damage. But the fact that I'm missing all these times, oh, bollocks. Fucking bollocks.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
Pit limiter's not on here.
There's traffic on the exit, keep it tight. Left side. Clear left.
Trying to go slow and let him by. Almost a nice save back there. But only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Oh, I gotta do some practice here because there's a 3-hour race this weekend here I want to do. There's technically the 24. I don't have a team to do that. And there was a 6-hour last weekend, but I wasn't gonna do a 6-hour by myself. So there's a 3-hour this weekend. So might as well see if I can survive. Okay. Gotta go a little slower. Yeah, 3 hours, you know. You get 2 piss breaks in there. Yeah, hopefully don't die. But I want to play Tarkov too. Oh, those brakes are a little better in that section than I thought. I gotta see what my new weekly is. Oh, nah, that's just boring, man. I should, you know, that's probably why I'm not super consistent because, you know, I have ADHD and I like variety. But yeah, if I were to just stick with one track and one car, I'd do way better. But I jump frickin' disciplines, you know, like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go do some NASCAR, let's go do some open wheel, let's go into the GT3s, let's go down to Mazda, and like, I can't get consistent with any of them because I'm having too much fun driving them all. I hopped on Le Mans Ultimate for a short bit last night, but the thing that sucks with their services is you almost have to pay like for an extra subscription to get like open practice, because they have up to like 4 sessions or 5 sessions or 4 or 5 lobbies that you can hop into for practicing before your races, but there's only like 20 potential races and they fill up so quickly, and then you just gotta wait that hopefully somebody drops out, and it's like, well, how am I supposed to practice in here? Well, you gotta pay like the premium freaking subscription form or something. I'm like, bullshit, eat a dick. I'll go back to iRacing. Somebody cut through there. Because I do want to race that Mazda race at Bathurst. That would be fun. Other than that, yeah, I'll probably just stick here, to be honest. I do need to do quite a few of the GT3 races this week, so yeah. You'll probably see me mainly here, and then Bathurst in the Mazda. I don't know if there's any good oval races this week, and there's not really much for anything good in the open wheel realm this week. Oh yeah, this feels sick. Just get a good brake zone through the Le Mans chicane, and then, whew, this might be a solid lap. Don't fuck it up, you idiot! Dun, 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 dun. I think I can brake a little later, but I don't know how much later. We'll go 25 meters next time. We'll go like 175. See how much. Why are you all? What are you doing, broski? What's bro doing back there? Why is he crashing? Bro's an idiot. I couldn't tell what he was doing, but it wasn't smart. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I was signed up for a race. I do have a race that's coming up here. Well, whatever time that. Okay, so I do need to go kind of the entrance of that one. Testing some brake zones. How soon you got lunch, Steve? I don't really have a clock present at the moment. I shouldn't have put... Oh. I did have a race. I was curious what time it was. I didn't have a clock present, but I see it now. 11:16. So 45 minutes till lunch for you. Unless Wednesdays you take it at a different time. I don't know. Last night we had some leftover high chai from the other night. Always 12 to 12:30. Okay. Yeah, so I fried up or made some rice in the rice cooker cuz never quite give you enough rice. And I've realized Hy-Vee's high chai lao mein. Oh my gosh. Like I couldn't remember if I liked it or not, but their lao mein's pretty damn good. But the sesame chicken. She got some new shrimp this time that was really freaking good. It was a little spicier, but that was good. But we get I think it was a 4-meal thing, and so we got 2 pork egg rolls. No, 4 pork egg rolls. We got the crab ragoons. We got sesame chicken. There was another chicken. General's chicken. General's chicken, and then there was a shrimp we wanted to try, a new shrimp, and it was a little spicy, but it was a good spice. A lot of sauce, so that was good. Last night reheated because with the rice and everything, and then you get some of the soy sauce and stuff, but their pork egg rolls are really freaking good. As a kid, I wasn't a huge fan of egg rolls. I don't know if I didn't give them a chance or whatever. Well, thankfully it doesn't destroy my butthole, but oh dude, yeah, the General's so good. Got some spice to it. I'll qualify it. So but the sesame, dude, the sesame is just so fucking good. You twirl up some lao mein, you stick a piece of sesame chicken on there, and you gobble her down. Dude, I'm so hungry now. Question: Do you like crab ragoons? And if so, how do you eat them? I know it's a weird question, but everyone eats them a little differently, and I'll tell you how I eat mine after. If you like them. While you're typing that up, I'm gonna go use the bathroom here real quick before the race, so I don't have to go during it. Yeah, I'm gonna ready up for race because I don't feel like dying. I'm probably still gonna die anyways, but potentially less likely.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 17.
Temperature's decreasing. So the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. First of all, that's diabolical that you don't like crab rangoons. Extremely diabolical. Second of all, the way I eat them is, it also depends on how good of a crab rangoon it is. But I always eat the... See, you might want to delete that message, otherwise I might have to rethink friendship. That's insane. But anyhow, so I will eat off the little wings on the crab rangoon. I'll bite off all 4 of those, like, one at a time. Eat that, just because it's crunchy wonton wrapper or whatever. It's all right, but it's nothing to write home about, like it's just whatever. So then you're just left with that cream cheese crab sack, right? And then depends on how good the crab sack is, whether I eat it just straight or not, or if they've got really good sweet and sour sauce, you dip it in a little bit of sweet and sour sauce, and that's really good as well.
The leader's just done it, 147.37.
24/7. That's 146.0. Damn. Damn. Oh yeah, I gotta respond. I will take you up on that offer all the time. I love you. Nothing like dipping a sack in sauce, especially when it's your best friends. Oh. Shake it off, shake it off. What the frick categories? What the fuck? I don't like change, and I don't like that. When did it change and why? Wait, how do you... What Windows do I have? Do I have Windows 11? Yeah, of course it needs an update. How do I know what Windows I'm running? Why am I forgetting how to see? Yeah, whatever. I don't know if I ever actually upgraded to Windows 11 or not, because my PC was being a little pussy when it came to getting into the BIOS and changing up TFP 2.0. There's some security thing, and I had issues with it, and that's why I haven't downloaded Battlefield 6 or bought it, because I went to go do the beta with it, but it needed me to go in and do this security thing as well. And for some reason, my motherboard, even though every time I've gone in and turned it on and then rebooted the PC, it's still like, we do not recognize this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, suck a fat one. So I just stopped trying. So if there's anything that comes to that, right now I'm just kind of like, I don't care. 45s. Okay, we got some nerds on here. What are they driving though? Let's see. What are you in? An Audi. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Settings system. I'm out. Settings system. Brown. $32 gigs of RAM. Ryzen 7 5800AX. Oh, I am running Windows 11. Okay, Windows 11. Version 25H2. Don't know what that means. 3.8 gigahertz. 1.21 gigawatts! Sorry, if you don't know Back to the Future, you don't understand that. And if you don't understand that, I'm gonna have to question our friendship. I'm just kidding. Whoa, bro's flashing his lights. Hey, not everybody's seen those movies, so I do references like that, and then people look at me and I'm just like Shelby was never much of a moviegoer. And so, like, I'll say things, she just kind of looks at me, and she's like, well, what's that from? And they'll be from iconic things. Granted, these iconic things are from the 80s, granted, because a lot of times, you know, like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, you know, some of the more iconic older ones. Like, yeah. So I'll say that. She's like, you got to realize we didn't watch many movies and stuff. And I'm like, that's just sad. We watched quite a few movies as a kid. I remember going over to Walter's all the time because he'd rip VHSs off from Co-op, and then we'd borrow VHSs from him and go home and watch them.
Okay, Nate. Might struggle today. A decent finish will be around.
Did you ever go over with me to Walter's to pick out movies? Bro always had a fucking selection. Thing was like 10 foot tall. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Get ready. Follow car number 8.
I brought you over to help clean up. I'm sorry. He was... I don't want this guy to blink in.
Speed is 47 miles per hour.
Yeah, his place...
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
There was a time he had me change litter boxes because he had a lot of cats and litter boxes in random AF places. And so I was like down under, he's a hoarder, so I'm down like underneath his table and stuff, and there's a litter box down there and fucking just full of shit. I'm like, hey Walter. He's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, do you want me to get the dead cat while I'm down here too? He's like, what? And I'm like, well, one of your cats died down here. There was just a dead cat down underneath the thing. And yeah. Dude's place was a mess.
Okay, Nate, stay calm. Focus.
Yeah, dude. Just like, come on. Like, I some people are hoarders, okay? I get it. You know, if you want to... That's who you are, whatevs, you know? But there's a... Off-track my dick. But there's a dead cat?
Clear left.
How do you not...
Nice start.
I mean, granted, his freaking house reeks so bad, like... you wouldn't have been able to smell a rotting cat, unfortunately, anyways, because it smelled so much like ammonia and whatnot. And it's. I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. I really liked Walter as a person. He was always good to the family and everything, but god damn. True.
Car left. Clear left.
I mean, dude, he literally had pathways to walk through, and that was it. Like, I have problems getting rid of some stuff, so don't get me wrong. Like, but I'm not a hoarder.
East, clear right. P15.
I don't understand having that much stuff, having so little space, nowhere to sit. Everything's just dirty. I hated going to this place because they just this
On your left.
film, like it just a sticky film over everything, almost like fryer grease, almost like the entire house had like some fryer grease with then dust on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Showing the red, yellow flag.
Somehow his whole house kind of felt like that. I don't know how you get that in an entire house, but so 20-minute race. Yeah, yeah, dude. So many coffee. Like, he just had an absurd amount of everything. He was just like, oh, I can't remember if I've got this, so he'd pick it up, and it's just like,
You're up to Thompson. Ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
he had so many multiples of everything. He had so many friggin' what's the pizzazzes? I couldn't tell you how many pizzazzes I threw away at his place.
46. 01.
But don't get me wrong. He made a fucking pizza. He would make a fucking pizza.
Keep position 70. We should be a little bit behind when he comes out. P14. The lap time was 49.
He'd always load up on the pizza. It'd always be a pretty decent
Turn 3.
frozen pizza to begin with, like brand wise, and well, maybe not. Maybe it was just like it was above a Jack's, but it wasn't a DiGiorno's. But yeah, he'd throw extra toppings on there. He'd throw extra cheese on there.
There's an incident in West Bush. We think it might be Heinrich.
Towards the end, though, we stopped kind of eating his foods because he'd make us this creamy creamy sausage potato soup type of thing, and it'd be like you'd slice up the sausages into like thin pucks in a sense,
15 minutes left.
and it was just kind of like a creamy potato. It was always pretty good, but one year we got a bunch from him because he'd make it usually once or twice during the winter and give us some.
Ahead is increasing.
And one year we all got sick right around that time. And we're not necessarily saying it was food poisoning from him, but we didn't really eat much of his food after that just because, yeah, we kind of knew the condition of his house, and then we're like, you know.
V12. You've just done a 48.
How are your folks doing, Steve?
Slippery surface flight. Clear left.
Yeah, get that draft.
Left side. Clear left. Eliminate. Top it and get away. He lost his lap for a bar. 44.69.
I was confused on what that was for a second.
Still there.
To build his garage and voting. What
Right. 13th place.
what are they updating?
Guy in
Like any
front is
specific
Ryan.
rooms or anything? Or are they updating like just cabinets in the kitchen? Awesome on retirement. I don't remember necessarily how old your dad is, but
Car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
oh, switcheroo! Did you see that? Fuck you, Porsche! oh. Okay, okay. Flooring and siding. Siding inside, siding outside. Sorry. Not sure what's next. Yeah, you know, they probably don't even necessarily know what's next. My dad starts on freaking projects on the house, and then I'm pretty sure he's got ADHD as well because he goes on to something else. He's got freaking 35 unfinished projects in the house.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, yeah, I was curious with the extra garage there, and I'm guessing the garage is on the home side, the hospice side.
Behind us now. 015. Incident. Turn 1. Looks like it's tops.
Would have been upset if you took me out, bro. Come on, automatic windshield wipers. Okay, I kind of figured since the garage was there already, but you know, just double checking. Does Zweibomber still live next door?
There's an incident in NASCAR 1. We think it might be John's. Yellow flag. Okay, Nate. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
Yep, still there. Heck yeah. She retired as well, or still at the library?
Car in front of us is Martin. C license.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought she was a little on the older end. I thought
Next car is
what's funny is wasn't her daughter the youngest in her class, but she was a little on the older side for a mother, not in any rude way or anything. It sounds bad, but
Okay, Nate. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
I didn't want to hit him. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I didn't know if maybe she just grayed a little earlier, because heck, there's people that are starting to gray way earlier than I thought. I mean, I'm getting freaking, I don't know if it's just straight white hairs, but on the side of my head and in my beard. Oh. I don't even have kids to stress me out. Just life. McLaren and a Ferrari in front. I'm trying to remember, was there anybody else down in that area? For your grade, our grade? Yeah, that's right. Up kind of on Main Street. Wasn't his house right before that kind of corner on Casey's? I went over to his house once. When he lived at that place, and then his parents got the divorce, and yeah, right next to Carl's grandma's. Yep. I remember I went over there and we played Duck Hunt. It's the only time I've ever played Duck Hunt was in his basement. That time I went over to Tim T's. But yeah, then after his parents split, he was up over the tracks compared to Co-op, and I went over there a few times. He had a little half pipe that they built in the garage. Me, Oliver, Josh, and Tim rode on that a few times. Golly, why am I getting such a bad exit compared to these guys? They're freaking flying. Yeah, I think it's a fixed situation, so I don't think anybody's got any different downforce, but man, I just feel slow. And that could be on me. I mean, I could be getting an awful exit.
Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. The next car is Martin. C license. Car left. Clear left. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I don't think we've nicked anybody. I've gone off track twice. I don't think we've gotten nicked on the side at all, but I could be wrong. And I could have scrubbed more of my tires than these guys. I might not have looked after my tires as good. Could have shit tires. I think they're just carrying more speed through here. They're just better. I think you need to be within 1 second to be within the slipstream, so I'm not getting a slipstream from the front, which sucks.
Left side.
I'm trying.
Car clear left. Come on, keep pushing. Push, push, push. Almost this place.
Golly, he's still pulling away. I'm in the slipstream of bro.
The yellow. Keep it neat and tidy. We still might get something out of this. Okay, Nate, the next car is
I touched the grass.
we have damage. It's in repairs. We have the black and orange flag.
I got hit hard. I got hit hard. I lost it. Tires went in the grass. I felt it. I didn't think I'd lose it quite that bad, but overall the race didn't go too bad. Let's check it out. 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 Look at how sick that looks. Alright. Get rid of this. We don't need to see this in order. I cut in early, and yeah, that tire, I was like, fuck. I gave it too much throttle, and it was gone. And then I had it, and then I got
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
question. So that's gonna be left rear. We're gonna take a quick vote here. We're gonna take a quick vote. Do we think this tire survived? Oh, wait. Let's try that again. Oof. Oh, it's fantastic. Let's see the point of view from the guy behind. Do, 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 do. All right, next, previous. Here we go. Let's go to chase. Yeah, the cockpit. Yeah. He sees me. Nah. He got meatballed too. My bad, bro. Pretty dang close. Thankfully, it was just...
White flag, one more lap.
I want to see his front end here real quick. Pause it. Oh, don't be a pussy, bro. You can still drive that. What are you talking about? Yeah. No, wait, never mind. His front tire's fucked. My bad. Sorry. Hey, you know, I tried my hardest. It was a pretty good race. Didn't look like any damage before then, though, so I think I just suck, Steve. That's my consensus. $40-minute GT race there. Ella. Yeah, I do. I'm an awful driver. There's a 24-hour race this weekend at the track I was just at. Do you wanna race it with me? Do you wanna come over and be my partner? I'm gonna need you to do like at least 8 hours. It doesn't have to be 8 hours straight. You know, you could do like a 2-hour stint, 2-hour stint, and then a 4-hour stint. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I've not practiced enough myself to do a full 24-hour race, as you just saw there. See, I spun up. Just double checking formulas real quick. Oh, bollocks. Actually, this will be fun to go practice on. See, this is my problem. I can't get good at one thing because I'm too busy trying all sorts of stuff out. Whoa. I told you. So, of course I wanted you. Like, did you not just hear? Like, whatever, Ella. No, that would be kind of cool, though. So, like, one of the years or something like that, have, like, you, Bubby, me, and Shelby all practice or something. Hope if she wanted to. And then, like, all take turns in a 24-hour race. You know? That'd be cool. Pretty cool. Watkins Glen. I gotta remember this track. That would be what? What would it be? Tell me right now. Tell me.
Radio check.
Morris.
Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. All clear. Push now.
Right? Get everybody over here, practice and stuff. It'd be a freaking blast and a half. The whole fam! BAM! Oh, wait. There's not the chicane here? Oh, that fucked me. I was expecting a chicane there. We're gonna have to come up with a dope ass team name, Ella. The whole fam, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, cock. Oh, God. Whoops. Mistakes happen. Just look at me. I'm just kidding. I was actually the only one that was planned. Suck it, Ashley. And then I'm like, oh shit, I missed my breaking point. Oh, I'm fucked. Ah, yeah, shit. Minimal damage, right? I probably could have gotten back to the pits. What's wrong with me? Jeez. Well, I better request a new car. Can't drive that one. Ella.
Its exit looks clear. Call
Oh, you're thinking of that for the name of it. That'd be 60. I was just like, why'd you do that? I like it. I like it. The whole family. The whole family. They'll be like, who's the damnly? Ooh-wee. Ella, what'd you have for breakfast? I need ideas. For lunch. Oh! Oh! Saved it. Didn't even lose my cool. What are you talking about? Didn't even lose my cool. Oh, it is considered an off track. Why did I just trust that guy?
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want to penalty.
I know, I know. Keep thinking I need to brake there, so I'm like, I wonder where people brake there. People don't brake there. That's the problem, idiot. Alright, sounds good, Steve. I'll probably be hopping on Tarkov here when Bubby's done with school, so yeah, just poke on in whenever you can and we'll chitter chatter. Have a good lunch, have a good meeting. Or don't, you know. If you want to have an awful meeting. Ah! Ow! Shnikes. Bummer. Bummer, 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 bummer. Enjoy your grub. I know. I'm so garbage. Felt pretty good, minus. Yeah. Me losing it and getting blasted from the side. I don't need no broccoli, so promise me get off your knees. Good looking guy. Okay. Good looking background, I do tell you what. Oh, how did that go? Oh. I ended up getting 16th. I got hit. What was my fastest lap? 146.8. Oh. Bro, who got 5th? His best lap was only 156. Or 146.5. He just did better. I don't need no broccoli, so probably. Let me load the Daytona. Daytona, Mount Panorama. Sebring in GT3's Talladega. Don't want none of that right now. Don't want none of that right now. Don't want none of that right now. Because I said so, bitches. South Boston Speedway. Honestly, some of those are more fun than the and of course I just missed it. Oh well. That would be nuts. What is this trick again? Oh, there's a lot of banks and whatnot. Hi, the babies. I'm gonna go let the animals out. Be right back. Here, go potty. Have I not? Oh. Hmm. Still, that'll be a Red Bull. Uh, hmm. That one was actually too bad. I feel like that one would be kind of rough. All right, let's get into a race here. Let's see what we got. Which ones are these? Oh, they're the ones that like us. On a weird track there. F4's at Laguna Seca. It'd be fun to practice there. We'll go for a little bit. Out for delivery. I think last time it was about 1 or 2. The corkscrew will probably be the hardest part to get down. Yeah, I think. But who knows? Who knows that'll be the hottest part? Who knows that'll be the hottest part? I don't. What are my paints? Fine, screw you two, Freya. She didn't want to be in here with us. But I don't know why. One of my paints. I want to say. I don't actually know.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push. red, yellow flag. P5. P6. Service flag on cap.
Little road rage going on there coming out of the pit.
position. Right front, 97%. Rear right, 97.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stream right there for right now. I'm gonna hop on some Tarkov after a bit here, but yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, get some lunch and stuff, and catch y'all in just a little bit here. All right. Take care. Love y'all. Have a good one.